Screaming like a banshee and making gorilla noises were some of the things I did while I was shaving my hair off. Hi guys, come with me as I go bald. Why am I shaving my hair off? I'm shaving my hair off because it's itchy, it's flaky, and it just feels bad. And I know that there's so much going on underneath it, so I just had to take it off. This is me explaining to my barber that he should take it all off. He's like, "Auntie, the audacity." I'm like, "Bro, just take it off for me." This is me shaving off the first hair because we've been nurturing this baby for a while, and trust me to be the one to do the honors. And I was right, there was so much going on underneath this hair. I was so glad I took it off. I did not regret anything. I don't regret my decision. I was a little bit worried about how I would look, but eventually it turned out just fine. I've been battling with psoriasis for a long time. I've been battling with this since like 2021 if I can remember, and I just haven't been bold enough to take everything off. But I knew that this was the ultimate solution, and it did actually work. See how much hair came off of my head. I was excited, I won't lie, but I was nervous at the same time. Look how much gunk is underneath that hair. Guys, if you're battling with this, let me know in the comment section, because I want to know that I'm not. It was time to wash my hair, and this guy put something on it. It was just burning, hence the screaming and the hooting. But it did work. It made everything like so much better and clearer. The fact that I added some coconut oil after also made it a little bit soothing. I was really enjoying the head massage after like all the burning and everything went down. I was happy. I thought it was the worst part that was over, because he started to put some shampoo and everything became, easy and sweet. Little did I know, I was wrong. He pulled out a brush and he had to start brushing and just scraping off all of that dead skin. I'm like, jeez, this hurt like a bitch, but it was helpful. It was so helpful. Eventually, my head was shining like the globe of the world. I'm officially an halogen bulb. So guys, reintroducing myself. My name is Abimbola, your favorite egg roll. This is your sign to shave your hair off today. Bye. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video.
Let's go bald after a long time.
Hello people, come with me as I go shave my hair. That's my bed. I'm going bald today.
So why you want to make it top?
I just want to start over. Yeah.
Oh,
New beginnings.
new beginning. But it's not new. It's more than new year now. We are heading to half of the year now.
Yeah, that's when my year starts. Yeah. What do you mean somebody died?
I'm surprised.
No, don't be surprised. This is actually a life choice. I decided like, no, let me cut my hair and start.
I like what?
Yeah. I feel so good.
Yeah.
quick update on the hair, guys. So I couldn't sleep at all last night. By 1:30 a.m. I was still tossing and turning. The headache was insane. Actually, it started on Sunday right after I got the hair done. I took paracetamol thinking it would help, but nope, it didn't work. Same thing last night. At some point around midnight, I just knew this hairstyle is not for me. So I got up and took it all down. But even after taking down the cornrows, my head was still aching, like her hands were still pulling on my scalp. Now that was my sign. I called my husband and I scraped it all off. Yeah, I honestly don't like anything that stretches my head at all. I'm a soft babe, please. So I've officially left braids and cornrows for you people. I'm back in my body era, and honestly, it feels so freeing. Now the real question is, do we like this look, or should I be thrown on a wig now and then? Let me know in the comments. I'll see you later. Mwah.
So I did a thing. Please don't laugh at the point of my head, y'all, but I shaved it off.
Hey guys, yes, I did it. I cut my hair low. Such a rocking. So I want to go prank my husband now. You want to see my hair?
Mm-hmm. You threatened to do that.
You like it? No. You know, stop messing with my hair. Or the lack what? The lack of what?
Of hair.
Honey, Leanna, do you like mommy's hair? Mommy's hair.
Well, I tried to get her to potty.
Yes, mommy's hair.
I'm a bald girl, and of course, many people assume I'm sick and about to die, and have the audacity to walk up to me and ask if I have cancer. I'm a bald girl, and of course, I get ready much faster than all my friends. I'm a bald girl, and of course, my skincare is gonna go until my head. I'm a bald girl, and many people, of course, tend to think I'm South African and not Namibian. I'm just a pretty Namibian girl. I'm a bald girl, and of course, many people think I went bald because I was hit by a man. Intruder will not make me do this. I'm a bald girl, and of course, I'm gonna get a lot of questions to why I'm not doing my hair. What is the reason behind the baldness? I'm a bald girl, and I'll get all type of questions.